The COVID-19 pandemic, jails around the area are making sure that they have a way to keep inmates safe. The Washington County Jail is putting inmates in their own cells, and they've even released some inmates in order to make more room. Fox 12's Drew Reeves explains how they picked those to be released. Drew?
Yeah, in 24 hours, the Washington County Sheriff's Office says that it released 121 inmates. It says there were various methods for deciding who would be released, but the sheriff says that it was necessary to prevent the potential spread of COVID-19 through the jail. As we get used to a new way of life in the wake of COVID-19, inmates and staff at the Washington County Jail are having to do the same. The Washington County Sheriff's Office has implemented new measures to keep inmates safe, like serving meals inside cells, canceling inmate programs, and limiting how many people can be out of cells.
We're limiting those groups to 20 so that for those that want to, they can maintain that social distancing.
And Washington County Sheriff Pat Garrett says it's essential that inmates all have their own cells during this time. In order to do that, the jail had to release 121 inmates who are being housed in Washington County.
We wanted to free up the one housing unit that has dormitory type sleeping, right, where those in custody are sleeping kind of near each other. They don't have individual cells.
Courts were able to help, ordering the release of a number of inmates. Some were also able to bail out or be moved to another location. But some inmates had to be released at the discretion of the sheriff's office.
It's got to be low public safety risk, right? And number two, those inmates who have possibly a compromised immune system are the priority.
Now, the jail is trying to reduce the number of people who are booked.
We are limiting those who get booked in our jail to A and B felonies, those who are under arrest for domestic violence crimes, sex crimes, or a violent person crime.
That means for crimes like DUI or theft, those criminals may be given a citation and released back home with a court date. It's an unprecedented time at the jail, and deputies have no way of knowing how long this will last.
Things change on a daily basis, so we're just taking it a day at a time.
As for those inmates who were released, Sheriff Pat Garrett says they do not pose a risk to the community, and he is not worried about safety. Reporting live in Hillsboro, Drew Reeves, Fox 12 Oregon.